pass, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Detroit Lions. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Let's see what these Lion boys got, man. Let's see what y'all got for me. Is we gonna get a W since we won? Or is we gonna, what's gonna happen?
A first down throw for Prescott. And up to the 35.
Can we get a W for winning?
To knock him down.
Or how does that work out?
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Let me know.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
One of the advantages of zone defenses I remember is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Single. Check four. Tight is Ringo.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
A 7-yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Put it to you like this.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play.
What are you doing?
And facing a 2nd and long.
I'm fucking making sure I fucking find you.
Eluding the pressure right.
I don't like
incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, and frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Oh, my God.
That is caught.
That's
It's
a
Cooper
cornerback
for the Cowboy touchdown.
Defense,
Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Lions nothing.
Pick a fucking play.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Stupid motherfucker.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would. simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
We're going to try to get you together the other day. We're going to get you together today, Pete.
That run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football.
Damn.
Stafford puts it on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Trying to slide. This nigga don't even fucking slide.
Field, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across
his
his body.
Baby.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off the next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
Juicy.
And you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The give is to Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The ball carrier.
Yeah, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, CD, taking a step back. We're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look
drunk
at
ass up, bro.
Remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there, Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2 that went through a little bit of a difficult offseason like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone? How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And that is incomplete.
Oh, my God. Incomplete. This nigga wide open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I'm gone. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Lions?
Touchdown, Detroit.
So you had to play with the D, nigga.
62 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the
Let's go.
They find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination.
Get another stop and another touchdown, nigga.
Play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
We got to get that. Just get that. That quick my nerves, boy. He should have never got shit.
Especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And 1.
On play action, Prescott steps away. He may try Prescott stripped, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
Let's go. We on a touchdown tip.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Man, what the fuck, bro? God damn.
And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate. At home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What happened,
the
man?
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again with Peterson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On first down, it's Peterson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He's taken
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Peterson on the carry. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to win this game with the Lions.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now. 1st and 10.
Oh, Pete.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Third, fuck that. I ain't got time for this shit. We're gonna go ahead and come out third.
On second down, it's Peterson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, Peterson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it. Peterson. And he gets this
Go, Peterson.
Field for the first down of the 46. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First down, Lions.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Peterson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is,
under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
I'm Davis, Eastside Davis, Black Mafia Davis. I'm the Black Mafia Davis.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Don't fuck with my family, baby. I mean that. All your motherfuckers broke. Come out there, come fuck with me by yourself. Me and him. Fuck. That's my word. My word is fine, baby.
To throw his press.
Hit. Let's go. Touchdown. Lions win, baby. Let's go.
Picked off at the 28. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Matt Prater lining up.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his left. And now look at this.
Woo! User, baby!
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47.
Bend men up. Come talk to me. I'm Jamal Madison. Tilburg, come talk to me.